It's a bit of a rarity these days to have anyone that stays in a particular organisation for maybe more than 5 years. So to have someone that's been here for 20 years is just remarkable.
He's obviously good at his job to be in a club like Wolves, to live through the highs and the lows and you know, carry the club through change and all the different challenges that come with everyday football.
Extremely witty, very sharp-witted in fact, and he just makes working life fun.
He's very professional. I think that's probably what a lot of people would think of Richard, and you'd think about professionalism and, you know, keeping high standards.
I think it's extraordinary how many years he was here and been through great times and some low times and hard times, but terrific guy. And as I said to him when he left, I was really glad to meet him, because I think football clubs like this need people like that.
He's bright as a button, Richard, and the gaffer's been having a bit of banter with him every morning quite early on, and Richard gives as good as he gets actually, so he's going to be someone who's sorely missed. He's a real professional, loves the club, very hard working.
The agents who come in with the players, they call him the Oracle, because he knows the rules inside and out, and that's his job. He's the club sec, and he's got to be absolutely spot on with the rules and regulations. I actually remember his very first day in the office, and I remember thinking what a lovely guy he was and so easy to work with. But I also remember thinking, how the hell am I going to get him to use a computer?
He's a bit of a technophobe. His phone is something else, and probably is now somewhere in the museum.
Really, really, really tight with money. I know that for a fact. He's doesn't part with anything.
He's never bought anybody a drink, me included, and I've known him for 9 years. But I'm sure everyone will know him for that in the room anyway.
We can actually see his desk for the first time in 20 years. Tidiness is not really one of Richard's strong points.
I know you'll keep in touch with all of us, but such a big character. You were a true gentleman in every sense of the word and a true professional.
If you really understand the nuances and the complexities of being a club secretary, then you'd really understand the huge amount of effort that Richard has given to this club.
You know, he's been brilliant for keeping things running smoothly off the pitch when, you know, there's obviously money and jobs at stake.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Richard. You're one of a kind, and I will miss you dearly. 20 years in the job, doing all of the work that he's done at such a fantastic level is an unbelievable achievement, and quite rightly he should be honoured for it.